Glad to have you with us from Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium in Greenville, North Carolina. It's Week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Temple Owls and the ECU Pirates. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Pirates head coach. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Temple's offense will have the football first. And here comes the guy that is a surgeon in this attack. The stats would say we might have a mismatch here. This offense can put up points, and this defense can give up big plays. Working the ground game. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for running room. He's past the sticks. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Green. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
2nd down to the air. Fires quickly. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Left side, it's Mitchell. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game.
I know I got smacked, nigga. Yeah, some nigga got smacked, nigga.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Blasted as he lets it go. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And he's in! Touchdown, Owls!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So East Carolina's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Boy, you have to really like this running back, Bryson Washington. One of the better running backs in all of college football and a vital cog in this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future, it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of abilities. Speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw, it's McKenzie. Caught by Williams on the right. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're... Nice completion. Really nice job.
Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent, and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Pirates will line up to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. The Temple offense heads out to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. From the gun, dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Changing the routes with his receivers. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Rolls right. He's gonna run it. Crosses the 30, he's gotta lay it. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Takes the handoff, it's right. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got him looking run, he wants to throw. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. 2nd and long here. He's looking to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They're working that left side. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a 1st down in the red zone.
You can see why this running back is on the field on 3rd down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the...
decision-making, very accurate. Obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him. So no surprise that last completion is now over 3,000 yards on the year.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Simmons to the air again. Takes the easy one to the back. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a really good job by the defense, understanding leverage. I can't let that fast sucker get outside of me in terms of sidelines. Nice job expanding with him and then going and making a tackle. One of the hardest things to do in football is tackle guys in the open field. Great job going and getting on the ground.
Rush right in his face. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're...
He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it, move the chains, keep the offense on the field.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Temple! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Pirates will get things started here on offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Washington. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Pirates will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Keep it on the ground. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Finds his big tight end. Lowers those pads. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Okay, Here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Temple is holding the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the red zone, it's Washington. Able to get one down to the 15. And the Pirates are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Working that wide receiver screen. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From deep, it's Morrow. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Owls. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Pirates in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the back. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Tight end now in motion. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Trying to get rid of it. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And the Pirates will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. Holly, what do you have?
Here on the Owls sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Handoff from the gun. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Unloads to the right. Got his man downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Out of the gun, looking to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Nowhere to go.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Out wide left, it's Smith. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Pirates come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Washington. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. Long way to go on second down. Dropping back, it's McKenzie. Fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Smith. Powers through. Out of bounds. At 16 after the big-time game.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll run it with Bryson Washington. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third and goal. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he's already put 1 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Morrow. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong with a big lead. They're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. The play fake. Buying time to his right. Trying to make magic with his feet. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
It's so nice to be an offense on second down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. across the 45. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Sees a crease. He's past the marker. There he goes. Touchdown, Owls! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the number 23 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Tigers looking to extend that win streak to double digits. How many teams can say that? It's been one of the best coaching jobs in football this year, and a big payday is on the horizon. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now over to your game inside Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Owls will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Hey guys, the Owls head coach told me at the half they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Owls. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You've got to be so careful as a quarterback throwing over the middle of the field with this linebacker. He is so good in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes. He'll make you pay, and he did right there with that pick 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the East Carolina offense out to start the drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature. They're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff, Washington running left.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good
interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He's knocked down, but
Don't
what a
test
play to
my
come up with the
user.
interception.
Call about Uncle Flo. Let me get that, my boy. You don't need that, buddy. You don't need that, buddy. You don't need that, Brody. You don't need
Temple
that, Brody.
takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll move the tight end. Gonna run it. It's Blunt. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back has it. He's got enough. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw one first. Oh, pressure's coming. And he avoids the sack.
Hey, when you... quarterbacks up like this, and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Right side, it's Smith. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
Well, a field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get the completion, now setting up 1st and goal.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Looking to the end zone. Looking to the end zone, it's incomplete.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
And And if you're the head coach, you are absolutely loving this. You're up big on the scoreboard because your defense keeps getting takeaways, and on offense, in sudden change situations, you're turning it into touchdowns. That right there, phenomenal job. Great decision by the quarterback. He finds his open man. They connect. Everything going their way, David.
And I love when they stay aggressive after a turnover. That is the #1 thing we're always yelling in the huddle as a defense. Sudden change, sudden change. They want to capitalize on the momentum, and they did. They stayed aggressive, continuing to add to this lead, doing what they want when they want.
Pirates will get things started here on offense. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll start on the ground with Washington. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Left side, it's Smith. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. He's up to 73 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Cuts it upfield. It's Gray. Turning it on. Gives him the big stiff arm. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. The corners are walked up tight. Trying to run, it's Gray. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
He breaks a tackle. He's got the first down. Open space at the 25. He'll step out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and man, oh man, all of a sudden they've got great field position.
How about the explosive play by this offense? Man, it's so nice to have guys you can hand the football off and just watch him work. Watch him do the rest, the speed, making big plays, breaking tackles. Man, is it nice to have an offense with a playmaker like that.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. You got the lead in the third quarter, and you want to keep it. You got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback changing the play. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Green. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Temple lines up quickly. Drops back on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dixon. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Out wide right, it's Mitchell. Touchdown, Owls! He got a step and just dusted the field. These two have spent plenty of time.
I mean, yeah, bro.
Yeah, dude, that was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And the extra point was good. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Pirates sideline, guys, I have got my eyes on the running back. He told me he is pretty banged up from that loss last week. He's got a lower body injury, something he will absolutely have to fight through. The athletic trainers have done the best they can to get him ready to go today, but this is a developing story. I will keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, we'll see how they adjust. Here comes the offense on second down. They give it back to him. Runs through the tackle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Sets his feet, it's McKenzie. Back's got it on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quickly out to the tight end. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Throwing more. Right side, it's Hamilton. Quick step and go. Shakes. Got enough space. Touchdown, Pirates. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Second down to the air. Out wide right, it's Mitchell. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
Here we go.
Pushes ahead. Breaks into the open. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Chains are set, and Temple has it with another 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. This Temple offense putting together a nice drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba. Second and long here. The fake and wants to throw. Going for it all. Grabbed it in the end zone, but...
What?
Just out of bounds on the left sideline. It's incomplete.
Oftentimes, as a quarterback, when you have success early, you earn the right to take more shots. And I think that's what you're seeing now in this game. We're here late. They're still throwing it deep because this quarterback's thrown 3 touchdown passes. He's proven to his coach that he can get it done and he can make the right decisions and not put his offense in harm's way. And that's why you're still seeing them throw it vertically downfield.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Escapes the pressure to his right. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Out wide left, it's Green. And he cruises his way to the house. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, down on the ECU sidelines, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Pirates in a good spot here with second and short. Hits inside. It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Owls. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the...
The freshman, the 4-star Trimble put him in the dirt. Trimble, ooh, yeah, put him on the ground. There you go, Trimble. That's how you earn reps, freshman. That's how you earn reps, buddy.
You scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That is the defensive player's dream. Sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside, it's Gray. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Got his man down the middle. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Turns up, it's Hamilton. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. On the draw, it's Gray. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They'll go play action with Moore. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
This offense better start finding a way to cap off these drives with points. We haven't seen that now in the last 2 drives. Last one, they were moving the ball pretty nicely, came away with nothing. This drive, it's looking to be more of the same. And normally when you give up sacks, especially on 3rd down, that's what's going to happen.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Punt is on its way. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Quarterback signaling to his guys. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
From his end zone, he'll have to get rid of it. Lofts one deep down the right side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
And I love that play call. I love when you're backed up in your own territory, forcing them to defend the whole field. But here's the problem. When you go aggressive twice in a row and you throw 2 incompletions, now 3rd and long, out of your own end zone. This is just, don't make that big mistake. Don't hold on to that football too long. Don't turn it over. You got to be smart on this 3rd down.
The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout.
And the Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh center downs going to the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch. With the clock running, this should be the final play. If there's time to pad the stats. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And as the ball falls incomplete, the clock strikes 0.